you're advised just not to travel really all across southwest Louisiana because the weather conditions can go downhill very quickly in this type of setup. This is now Gaston, a hurricane again. It was a hurricane back farther south. Now it's become a hurricane again. Erica likes to call it Gaston.
Gaston. There you go.
And again, a lucky shower. You will be lucky to get it because it's going to help with the heat. This is the one that has our attention because it's closer to home, it's closer to land areas, and forecasts are basically bringing it into the Gulf.
I'm live at the Cow Cam Fair, and I have Kane and Cadence with me. Y'all ready? We're on the slide. 1, 2, 3, go! Whoa! Whoa! Oh! All right, and the weather's beautiful out here. Make sure you come out and enjoy the fair. It's going on all weekend long. Back to you.
Actually, this is the new update from the National Hurricane Center. It is now a Category 4 storm. Winds of 130 miles per hour, pressure 950, and it's moving to the north-northeast at 12 miles per hour. But right now, this is my thinking. High pressure to the north now, so it has no choice but to move into the Gulf. I think my computer system froze, so we're just going to look at some clouds right now because the 7-day forecast shows higher rain coverage. Well, the question tonight was, where was the rain today? I had the highest rain chances of the week for this afternoon, a good 70%. We broke that at 83 degrees in Lake Charles. That is the warmest low temperature we've ever had. We love tracks that go out into the middle of the blue because the blue is the middle of the ocean. And I think we're about to do it again, unfortunately. Look at our weather watcher temperatures. Everybody's still in the 80s, and we're just not going to budge tonight. Look at these temperatures. It's still hot out there. DeRidder coming in at 91, Sulphur at 91. Lake Charles is a bit cooler. It's not really cool, but 89 degrees in Lake Charles. I wouldn't say it's a cooling wind. It's more of a hot wind, but the wind just moving that air makes a difference. It's sort of played out like that where we had a few downpours this afternoon, but they are long gone. You would think 9 inches of rain, that would be way above normal. Not so much. We see a lot of rain during our summer months. And then what happens? Some try to bring it all the way across the Gulf, closer to Louisiana, but most turn it right. Sometime by the middle to end of next week, we're going to have a front scooting down the East Coast. Don't get excited. It's not going to bring any cooler weather to us. Do you want to know when that record ended? It actually ended when Hurricane Rita struck southwest Louisiana. High pressure is building just over Texas. It's not going to totally build over our head. If it parked itself right over us, we'd be talking about triple-digit heat. And there's only one on that board. You know, it's just gorgeous weather. Everybody's out and enjoying it, and I don't blame you. You shouldn't be calling me right now. You should be enjoying this beautiful sunshine.
First Alert Weather with meteorologist Zack Fradella.
You cold weather lovers, I'm going to give you a little chill this evening. Let me bring you up to Canada and show you some of these numbers. You already see it. There's a 7 up there. Now that's almost near the North Pole, but you see the big dome of cold air. It's up there. It's waiting to come south. The only problem is it's not coming south anytime soon. Let me show you how the week's going to sort of play out. When we're going to track our jet stream, we're going to track those storms. There's the cold air. You can see the bluer colors. You see the warmth that's building across the south. As we go through the week, when's our next storm coming? When are we going to get some rain around here? Well, by the time we get to Thursday, a little disturbance passing to our north, but you see the storm track? It's staying well north of the Gulf Coast. We have high pressure and just warm conditions. Let's go into next weekend, see if we're going to see anything there. Not really. You see the storm track kind of blows another storm into the west coast, and this one might be something, but look at the date. That's next Monday. That's not right now. That is next Monday, and we might finally have a front get somewhere close to us by the middle of the week. You see the cold air? I know I just teased you because I showed you that cold air in Canada. It's not coming south anytime soon. We're seeing major changes in our forecast over the next few days, and it's stuff that we're not going to like, but we're not bringing any rain chances into the forecast. It's just going to be the humidity is coming back. It's actually already coming back out there as we speak. Look at our temperatures. Last night, when I was on air at about 11 o'clock, our temperatures were well into the 50s, even some 40s. Look tonight. We're still sitting near 70 degrees. Sulphur at 69, Lake Charles at 69, and DeRidder's at 65. That's the big key right there. That dew point now into the middle 60s, so yeah. The muggies, the summertime muggies, are quickly returning, so that good feel air that we had is long gone. In the next few days, it's going to feel almost hot when we get into the afternoon hours. Tomorrow morning, I really don't believe that you're going to need a jacket or anything. It's going to be a mild start to the morning, 50s, say upper 50s, low 60s. And quickly, once the sun comes out, those temperatures are going to rise into the 80s very fast throughout the day tomorrow. High pressure is moving on out, and it's taking the nice weather with it. So unfortunately, we wish it could come back, but they rarely come from that direction this way. They always come from our north and west, and that's what we have to look for the next few days. We're going to be tracking the front. Remember, I showed you that disturbance on Thursday is going to be coming close, but the storm track stays up north. That front is not going to make it. But one thing I want to point out is the humidity is going to be back, and you can see how Futurecast paints like a little shower or two every day from Tuesday through next weekend. I really can't put in rain chances because it would be 5 to 10%, and I'm not going to do that to you. But just note there might be an isolated shower each and every day once we get the humidity back, which really begins tomorrow. Tropical Storm Nicole, we're now tracking this disturbance, starting to get a little bit better organized. You see the convection right around the center, but it's sort of sitting in place. When it does that, the waves are just generating cooler and colder water underneath it. And remember, hurricanes, they need that warm water. But this is a system that we have to watch closely, not for us, but our little friends in Bermuda, the one little dot in the middle of the Atlantic. This looks to take a track right over that island. They're already under hurricane watch. Could be a Category 1 storm, 90 miles per hour by Wednesday night, rolling right across the island of Bermuda. But again, no problem for us after that. It's just going to head on out into the North Atlantic and move closer to cooler waters. There's that 7-day, and like I said, from tomorrow all the way through next weekend, I could put 10% in that forecast every day. I've only highlighted next weekend because I think we get a little disturbance that might give, say, 2 or 3 showers rather than the 1 shower we're going to see from, say, the rest of this week. So big story, no major storms coming anytime soon. That's good news, but